Welcome to the Spa Pool Marketing Success Podcast, where you'll learn proven strategies to help you outsmart, outmarket, and outperform your competitors. Every episode is jam-packed with tips, tools, and tactics designed to drive more traffic, generate more leads, and increase sales. Now, here's your host, David Carleton.
Welcome to today's podcast, where I'm going to talk about frequently testing and tracking your internet marketing and SEO strategies to be sure they are still working and producing the desired results. But before I get started, I thought it might be helpful to review once again the 9 steps to internet marketing success for pool, spa, and sauna dealers. Step 1 is to create or improve your website. Step 2, use on-site SEO to get your website lead generation ready. Step 3, drive qualified traffic to your website. Step 4, convert website visitors into leads. Step 5, convert leads into sales. Step 6, track your results using analytics and continually improve. Step 7, create a follow-up marketing system. Step 8, test, track, refine, and repeat. And Step 9, create a referral marketing system. So as already mentioned, this podcast is Step 8, testing and tracking. One of the least utilized ways to improve your online business is by testing new ideas related to your website and/or internet marketing strategies. Most dealers make the mistake of thinking that once they build a new website, deploy a new AdWords campaign, start sending out a newsletter, or start posting to Facebook, that they're done with this part of their business. Nothing could be further from the truth. While implementing all these strategies are important, their creation and continued use is only the beginning. Even though you may be getting good results from all of these, you can't assume that the results you're getting today will continue. Consumer preferences change, competitors get smarter, and search engines like Google get smarter in terms of the results they provide for their users. In addition, just because you saw improvements after creating a new website or starting a new AdWords campaign doesn't mean that you can't improve upon what you've already done to generate even more traffic, clicks, engagement, and leads. The only way to know if you're getting the most out of your marketing efforts is to test everything and then compare it to your previous results. Even small changes can generate big results. There are many different things that you can change, update, or modify to generate more traffic, clicks, and leads. Some are related and crossover into other areas like website copy, headlines, and keyword placement. Others like Facebook ads and AdWords are similar but require different strategies. Regardless of what you decide to test, be sure to establish a starting benchmark so that you see if your changes made a difference. Stats from Google Analytics and Search Console, advertising stats from AdWords and Facebook, as well as open rates and click rates from your autoresponder should be able to give you the starting benchmarks you need. Here are a few things to consider before you start testing new strategies and then measuring their success. Decide on your objective. What do you want to improve? Conversions, clicks, etc. Establish your goals. Is it a 5% increase in traffic, 10%? Select what parts of your website or internet marketing you're going to test. Establish your benchmark, like today's stats say 62% bounce rate. Decide how long you're going to run each test, like 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Make your changes. Accumulate the data, and then analyze the data. Google Analytics can help you compare previous 3 months or the same time from the previous year. When done, decide if the changes accomplished the goals you set. Then keep, discard, or modify previous changes. If it worked, keep it. If not, try something else. And then the last part is move on to the next set of testing. Here are some things you can test on your website. Number 1, colors. That includes headers, backgrounds, buttons. Number 2, CTAs. Page placement, button colors, CTA types, amount of info to request, and closing rate. Number 3, design. Are you using a box screen versus a full screen? Number 4, long scrolling pages versus the shorter above the fold pages. Pop-ups, font types and sizes, live chat versus chatbot, AdWords landing pages, Facebook landing pages, navigation tabs, And then lastly, do a A/B split test on your homepage design. So now let's move on to a few on-site SEO and content testing options. Here are just a few things to consider updating and changing. Meta titles, meta description, on-page text, text length, number of pages, internal and external links, keywords, keyword placement, headlines and copy, images, videos, and product descriptions. Once you've completed some website design, SEO, and content changes, here are a few things that you should review and compare. Number of users, pages per session, bounce rate, time on site, conversions, paid versus organic conversions, site speed, desktop versus mobile traffic, top pages, and then organic versus paid traffic. Now, here are a few blogging testing options. How often should you blog? Subjects, headlines, blog length, blog types, which means text or video or combination of text and video, and infographics, and then engagement. Now, here are a few blogging stats to review and compare once completed. Page views, time on site, scrolling, link clicks, conversions, social media shares, user flow, and then exit pages. Moving on to emails, here are some email marketing testing options for you. Personalization like name and subject line, headlines, messages like informative or promotional, offer types, and that means things like percent discount versus dollar discount versus financing, opening sentence, and here you can be aggressive, less aggressive, and then also test whether it be a long sentence or a short sentence. Photos. Here you can test product versus people versus moving GIFs. Memes. Do they improve open rates or clicks, conversions? Emojis. Do they improve open rates and clicks? Email types, which means HTML versus text, and then format, and that means more email layout templates. Once completed, here are the email marketing stats to review and compare. Open rates, clicks, devices used, link clicks, conversions, and time on site. Moving on to advertising, here are a few AdWords testing options. Ads, ad types, text versus graphic, dynamic, video, and Gmail. Headlines, the display URL, the click-through rates, conversions, keywords, keywords versus search terms, negative keywords, landing pages, on-page text like headlines and formatting, bullet points, and white space, keyword match type, referring to broad versus exact, and then geo-targeting types, meaning radius or zip code versus county and city. And once completed making some of these changes, here are the AdWords stats to review and compare. Click-through rates, cost per click, conversions, conversion rate, quality score, desktop versus mobile, and then your top pages. And lastly, here are some social media testing options. Facebook ad types and objectives, geo-targeting, budget, audience, placement, optimization and delivery, post types like video posts or photos or carousel, time of day, frequency, and then amount of text. And once completed, here are the social media stats to review and compare. Website traffic, Facebook insights using the Facebook pixel, likes, link clicks, engagement, and conversions. That concludes today's podcast. Have questions? Need additional information? Feel free to call me anytime. Like what you've heard? I'd love to get your feedback. I look forward to giving you even more helpful information on my next podcast.
That's it for this episode of the Spa Pool Marketing Success Podcast. Have questions? Need additional information? Or just want to talk about your business? Feel free to call us anytime. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to giving you even more helpful information on our next episode.